your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
Hey everyone, so no more dancing, no more singing in my videos because YouTube's tripping over my music because apparently it's copyright. But shit, I'm joking, by the way, obviously. I understand it's copyright and I shouldn't be using it. So yeah, no more dancing, unfortunately. So anyone who has subscribed already, I'm absolutely buzzing. I have nearly 300 subscribers and all my videos nearly have like 2,000 views. Well, 1 and 2,000 views. So I'm buzzing, absolutely delighted, and thank you to everyone who hasn't subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, can you please now subscribe? It makes such a big difference, and yeah, help me grow and help my YouTube, help me create more awareness about some of the topics that I'm going to be speaking about. So today really what I wanted to speak about was mental health. I went downstairs and I tried to record an at home booty workout thing, and it wasn't flowing. It wasn't what I was meant to be doing today, and I knew that. I knew I needed to come on and speak here about my mental health. I knew that was the video that was really calling me. So here I am going to be talking about it. So if you want to know any more, or you do have mental health problems yourself and maybe want to relate to someone or want to hear someone's story who's quite like yours, keep watching and please subscribe. So I have suffered my whole life really with mental health. I didn't have the greatest start in life with my biological daddy. He was quite abusive and stuff to me and my mummy, so don't really want to give that too much energy because it's horrible. So he was quite violent, but anyway, he's not in my life anyway. But I've always been quite a nervous person and really doubted myself on everything, and I think it's generational. Mental health is a generational thing, so really obviously my mummy has passed on some of her things that she has been going through with her mummy, and her family household has been passed on to me throughout the years. And I remember my mummy is an amazing person, amazing businesswoman and what she does, so that's not what I'm getting at. I'm just meaning, and some of the things she would have done mentally whenever I was a kid, it did pass on through now to my adult life. And I think you can either, obviously her mummy maybe wasn't the greatest to her, I think they didn't really have a great relationship, so I think that's maybe me and her's problem now too. But anyway, I don't really want to focus too much on that because it's not really what I want to talk about. So basically what happens is whenever you have a mental health issue that isn't being dealt with, you pass it on to your kids, you pass it on to your partner, everybody. So someone once said to me, obviously I was talking about my situation and what I have been through, and this is whenever I was pregnant with Evie Grace, you either stop the generational curse now, or you'll pass it on to her and she'll pass it on to her kids. So I decided to stop it. I didn't want Evie Grace to grow up how I felt. I didn't want Evie Grace to always question herself and if she was good enough, or if she had to do things to gain people's love and things like that. So I wanted to stop it there and then. So I started doing some self-work. I was always quite scared and timid, and I was really badly bullied at school, so it made me feel even worse. So I was tortured in school, so I really struggled with mental health my whole life really. So it did get really bad whenever I was a teenager, and I started to suffer from this thing called health anxiety, which was I was obsessed with my health and any lump or bump on my body. I thought it was a tumour, I thought it was cancer. I started body scanning myself, so before I went to bed every night I would scan myself from head to toe to feel any lumps or bumps. I was feeling wee natural glands that's in your chest and your neck and stuff, and thinking this is lymphatic cancer, this is going to kill me so fast, because I was so aware of my health and everything. So it was really bad, and obviously had panic attacks my whole life. And I remember obviously the time I've spoke about before when my granny did die, and we went in and she was dead in the coffin, and we had to give her a kiss and say bye to her, and she was freezing, and that scared the shit out of me. I was I really don't want to die, this is horrendous, I can't believe this is going to happen to me. And still even now, I'll be sitting in bed sometimes and this panic will come over me, thinking I'm going to die one day, I'm going to die one day, and this whole panic will come over me and I have to breathe myself back out of it again. It's terrible. So yeah, that is really the main thing that I struggle with still on the daily. Even whenever I was pregnant, it was horrendous. Everything. I remember they told me that my placenta was at the front, so I went home and googled PS, if you have health anxiety, stay away from Google, because everything, you have a cancer, tumour, or you're dying, stay away from Google. I went home and Googled it, and it was like, oh yeah, like risk of more risk of cesarean section, more risk of like an what do you call that when you bleed, like needing a blood transfusion. Like, what? Like, go away, Demi. Like, it was a melt. It really is a melt, and I'm still like at this day. I am getting better. I am really getting better. I've noticed myself getting better, and I can really thank really being healthy, like eating healthy, reading, like listening to podcasts, like educating yourself on these things, like really get to know yourself and get to know your sensations on whenever you feel the panic coming, being able to breathe your way out of it. Breathing really reassures your whole body that you're alive and you're okay. So if you literally feel a panic coming on, go away, just go away and stand somewhere, take yourself out of the situation and go and breathe for like 10 seconds. So breathe in and out and count to 10 and do it 10 times, and I assure you will feel better. I've also spoke as well about the Calm app. It's really good for meditating, and it has like an emergency calm and stuff. I've spoke about this anyway, so if you haven't downloaded it, please download it. It's amazing. Yeah, so health anxiety has been really crippling for like my whole life. I have it too with Ivy Grace, like it's really bad. So I'm constantly giving her like multivitamins, and like she's eating carrot crisps, and because I'm scared of like all the, like I once read an article that was about Kellogg's, and it was they were spraying the like fertilizer on the wheat or whatever, I don't know, and it was like had cancer causing ingredients in it. So I don't let her eat like mad cereal like that. It's so bad. Yeah. So the second mental health issue that I suffer with is trichotillomania, which is like a hair pulling anxiety thing. So basically it's whenever you're really stressed or like anything, you pull your hair out. So that's me all the time, always pulling my hair out. You'll literally find me pulling my hair out. My mummy used to shout at me for it. There used to be balls of hair on the floor, and I used to laugh and be like, sure, you're not cleaning it anyway, because I done most of the chores. So yeah, it's really bad. So basically it's like my hair is so short at the top around the crown. It's so thin. It's like so bad because I pull it out so much, and I don't know what it is. It's like an OCD thing, and some people say is it like a punishment, but I don't think it is. I think it's just generally like a stress thing, do you know, like how people bite their nails and stuff. So I think Sam Fears actually has this, but only she pulls out her eyelashes. Yeah, and I haven't really tried much treatment for that, because as I say, it's just one of them things that I've just learned to live with now, and I am trying to stop it. There will be periods in my life where I won't do it, like for months, and then I'll get really, like, something will happen, like, obviously, like, making this YouTube, it's been really bad for the past 2 days, because I've been worrying what people's been thinking. I've really been struggling to even think of, like, a video to do. I wanted to do so much within the past 2 days, videos-wise, but I've just been letting my anxiety get the better of me and let me like stop me from making videos, because I am worried what people think, and I'm sure it's been in 100 group chats that I've made on YouTube, and I'm sure people are talking because they always have anyway, but I'm just like out here trying to create awareness and trying to be a better person, and I hope that does come across in my videos. So yeah, so my hair pulling's been really bad this past 2 days. I actually was so frustrated on Sunday night because I couldn't stop pulling my hair out. Like I couldn't, and my scalp was so sore. Like it was absolutely really sore, and I was actually getting really angry with myself because I couldn't stop pulling out my hair. And I was like, why can't I stop doing this? Like I need to stop doing this. My hair's gonna be till my fucking eyebrows. I'm gonna have a fringe the whole way around my head, and it's really frustrating. Obviously I always wear extensions and stuff, so you don't really notice it, but my hair is really short and really thin, hence why you can see half of my extensions through my head. It makes me really emotional talking about that, because it is really something really bad that I have tried to stop so many times and I can't. Yeah, so if anyone does have any like things that they have tried for this, please let me know. Message me on Instagram, and if anyone does want to have a wee chat about it or has the same thing and people don't really take you serious about it, message me, because I'm sure we can relate on some way, because honestly it needs to stop. Yeah, so the third mental health issue, you're actually gonna think I'm a looper by the time this is over, but I just wanted to create so much awareness because I've been through a lot in my life for only being 23, and I can relate to some people, I'm sure. Whenever I had Ivy Grace, I suffered really bad with postpartum depression, baby blues, whatever you want to call it. I don't really think it is baby blues, because I think baby blues only last a couple of weeks. This went on for about a year, and it's still get it sometimes. It was undiagnosed because I really never go to the doctors about anything, because they make me feel like my head's away. They just keep giving me tablets, which are completely useless to me, because I don't need a sleeping tablet, I don't need an antidepressant, I'm not depressed anymore, and I definitely don't need a sleeping tablet. I have a 2-year-old who I really need a lot of energy for. So basically, whenever I had Ivy Grace, I was absolutely high on life for the first couple of days and weeks, and I was buzzing, like I couldn't get over that I'd been so blessed with this wee beautiful girl, which I still am so buzzing and blessed that I've got her. But I think it's such a hard subject to talk about, and I think not many people do talk about this, because you are expected to be so happy in this time in your life. You shouldn't be feeling down. Like, people look at you, like whenever I used to say I don't know what to do with her, I don't know what to cope for, I like, what? Like, I was so confused on all of this. People used to look at me and say, like, oh, you have a healthy baby, like you should be jumping with joy, and I was like, but I can't adapt to my new life. I don't know how to cope. I don't know what to do with this baby. I used to cry and cry and cry, because I used to want to be, can I give her back? Can I give her back? Like, can I give her away? Because I should really struggle to adapt to a new life as being a mummy. Obviously it had just been myself, and I never had any kids, and Ivy Grace came, and I love being a mummy. This is really hard for me to talk about, by the way, because I don't want it to sound like I don't. Do you know, this is why mummies don't speak out about it, because they're going to be judged. But anyway, I wanted to give her away at one point. I didn't know how to cope with her. My baby didn't sleep for the first year of her life. She was up all night. She cried all the time. Me and her daddy didn't know what to do with her. It was terrible. We used to stand and wheel her back and forth in a pram all hours of the morning. She wouldn't sleep. We used to drive her in the car to get her to sleep. So I think sleep deprivation is a really big thing too. If you've a wee newborn for your postpartum, I don't know what it is, postpartum, postnatal, whatever, your depression. So I didn't cope well with being a new mummy. I really struggled. I had no friends who were mummies. I was so on my own. There was so much expected of me. I went back to work after 5 weeks of having her, because I was like addicted to work, and I wanted to get away. To be honest with you, I wanted to get away. And I couldn't cope with this newborn in the house. Like, sorry, I got a wee bit emotional talking about that, because I just don't want it to come across from that I don't love her and I don't value her, because I really, really do, and she's literally changed my life, and she's been the complete making of me. But I want mummies to know that it's okay to feel like that. Like, it's okay to not adapt or not be able to know how to cope. I didn't have a lot of support being a new mummy. So I didn't have a lot of support being a new mummy, and I didn't know what to do with this baby. I mean, I had looked after my sisters, but this was nothing like being on your own with a newborn who never slept, and you were so tired all the time, and nobody really took you serious. It was just like, it's baby blues. I didn't want to leave my house ever. I didn't want to socialise with anyone. I never wanted to go out with my friends after I had her, because I hated myself. I hated myself for feeling like this. I was like, why do you feel like this? Why? Like, I was like hating on myself, punishing myself for feeling this way, and I didn't know that this can be normal. This is normal, and I never spoke to anybody about this apart from you now, ever, and I really think I should have spoke to someone, but I'm better now. I have good days and bad days being a mummy, like us all, and sometimes I feel like the best mummy in the world, and sometimes I feel like the worst mummy in the world, and I am still only 23 myself, and still obviously getting to know my life and getting to know everything along, and I trailing her with me along with it, but I'm trying to do my best. And I really if any mummies are feeling like that, like, it's okay to speak out. Go and see someone, speak to a friend or a sister or anyone you have who you know will support you 100%. There is loads of forms of this postnatal depression. Mine was just really feeling genuinely low and not really adapting to a new life. I really struggled to adapt, and yeah, I think there's like psychosis and things like that, things that are a wee bit more serious where you want to like harm your baby and stuff, which I never ever wanted to do, but she drove me off the edge sometimes, and I was so tired all the time with her. I think that is the reason why I did feel like that for so long. So now that she's sleeping more and she's an amazing child at the minute, yeah, I don't have any issues with her at all. Like, I don't feel like I can't cope with her, or I don't feel like I can, you know, because she can talk and she can communicate with me as well now, where she would have just cried for hours for her sleep, where now she'll tell me like I want to go to bed, or you know, you'll see the signs of the tartness in her. When she was a baby, she was just a nightmare. So it is okay to feel like that. Like, it's fine. You don't have to know everything, and you don't have to be able to adapt to this whole new life within 3 weeks. Do you know what I mean? It does take time to get into the way of being a mummy and being okay with your baby. So yeah, so if any mummies do have any that do want to have a chat with me, any younger mummies as well, who maybe don't have much support, do message me on my Instagram and I will help you out. And yeah, that has definitely been the hardest video that I've ever made, and I don't know if it came across like I'm a looper or what, but anyway, if I'm only out here trying to do the best I can and create as much awareness and try and speak to as much girls as I can, who are maybe my age and are new mummies or expecting mummies and aren't really coping well. I think it's really good to speak out about how you feel. Like, don't hold it all in, because it will end up worse and you'll end up suppressing them feelings and actually feeling worse. So basically, I've obviously spoke about my mental health issues there. I hope you all don't think I'm a crazy bitch, because I'm actually not. I'm just trying to relate to some people and tell them basically what I am going through and have been through. So it's not really, I haven't got into a lot of detail, but I've got into enough detail because it's been so hard for me to actually speak about all that. So I hope you do appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you don't think I'm so crazy for this, but someone needs to break the silence about young girls keeping quiet about their mental health, and I really hope I have. And I just want to say thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please already do, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and like and comment if you enjoyed it. And yeah.